We're back with another video. We have some upcoming Solana NFTs to take a look at in this video, some really interesting ones as well in my opinion, so I hope you're excited for it. If you are, smash a like, subscribe down below as always. Now with that said, let's dive straight into this first project. The first one that I want to cover is the One collection by Backpack. If you're not familiar with Backpack, they're basically developing XNFTs and basically a new wallet for XNFTs. If you're not familiar with XNFTs, I'm no expert myself, but the way I would basically describe it is X stands for executable NFTs, and they're basically token gated applications. So you'll be able to develop and have decentralized applications within the wallet itself, so you wouldn't have to leave your wallet to do different stuff such as like stake NFTs and stuff like that. And Backpack basically have their entire like own operating system within their wallet, which is pretty cool. You kind of have an example of what it looks like right here. So you have all of these different apps in the wallet itself. So imagine the App Store by Apple, right? Apple basically decides what apps are allowed in the App Store and what apps are not. They also charge a crazy high fee for people to actually have their apps in the App Store. But by having XNFTs, it's obviously decentralized, so no single entity have the power to decide what apps are allowed and what apps are not, and no one can charge crazy high fees either. But basically in the App Store, you can look at one app as one XNFT, and by having this XNFT, you basically have access to the application. So this is really cool. They're a super talented team. Backpack also a few months ago raised like $20 million from FTX Ventures and some other people before FTX went down, of course, so they are heavily funded. They've gotten a ton of recognition from the Solana founders as well, so it's really cool. They're super talented, and they're coming out with their own NFT collection, so I can just tell that this one is going to be a banger. If you can get whitelist for this one, it's definitely going to be worth it. Now, we don't know a lot about this collection yet. They haven't really said a lot. They have no tweets themselves on this account. Now, we have gotten this sneak peek of the art. Personally, I'm a huge fan of this art. If this actually is the final art that they are going for, I think this is some really cool PFP art. So the team behind this collection is just super talented. So this is a project where I'm just betting on the team heavily. And the Backpack wallet also has tons of different like features as well. You can sign up for the waitlist right here because they are pushing out invite codes for people to start testing their wallet. It's not public yet. I am not going to try it. Hopefully I will be able to get an invite code so I can try it myself. But this is a really cool thing, and the One collection is definitely a collection to have on your radar moving forward. Next up, we have BoDoggos. This is obviously the collection by Nifty Portal and Easy Eat Bodega. They did change the name earlier. It was Bodega Buddies, but they have changed it to BoDoggos. Now this is also just a collection where I'm betting on the team because obviously Nifty Portal have a very successful community and project over on Ethereum, currently sitting at 0.25 ETH floor, almost 2,000 Ethereum in traded volume as well. You all know Easy Eats Bodega, obviously one of the biggest and most popular content creators when it comes to like spaces and live streams and just content on Solana in general. So huge respect to Easy, and I think they're gonna bang it with this collection right here. Now they have not set a mint date or anything like that, so we don't know exactly how soon it will come. They did set an initial supply of 8,888. I'm not sure if this is gonna change or not, but when a team of so many influential people launch a project, you kind of just know that it's going to go well because they have so much influence in the space. Obviously, Easy Eats Bodega, one of the biggest influencers in the Solana space. They also have PO, 73,000, really big guy in the ETH space. He's also a little bit involved with Solana. You have Nick.eth as well as Kicks. So these guys are just going to bang it. I also definitely recommend trying to secure a whitelist for BoDoggos. Now the third project is a newcomer. You have Lymbo coming soon. This is basically a collection by Grisha, another big content creator in the Solana space. He just started. Now this is pretty early on. As you can see, he only has one tweet which is working, so he hasn't released any sort of details on it. I know a little bit myself, but I'm not gonna tease anything just in case he doesn't want me to. But Lymbo is definitely another one to have an eye on, because when content creators and influential people in the space launches their own project, they just have such a big benefit when it comes to like marketing and stuff, because they already have a big audience. So obviously Cody and Jersey both have really successful collections out there, and Grisha is the next one to come out with his own collection. So I'm super excited for this one as well. I know he's gonna do well with Lymbo, so definitely another project to drop a follow on, but obviously we don't know anything about it yet. Now next on the block we have Mindfolk. They're coming with the Renaissance, which is a new era for their project. I'm super excited for it. They're basically merging all of their collections into one main collection. They previously had a total of 5 collections. Now it's just going to be 2, and they're basically coming out with a new 10k collection with updated Mindfolk art. The mint capsules, which gives you free mints for their upcoming mint, is also sitting at over 10 Solana floor. So you just know that there is a lot of demand and hype for this project. You can also tell from this tweet right here that they recently tweeted the Renaissance journey so far in numbers. They have gotten over 48,000 whitelist applications, which is pretty nuts. It just shows the demand for their project. They have grown from 15,000 followers to 26,000 followers on Twitter since they kind of announced the Renaissance and their new plan for their project. They have grown from 3.5k in Discord to 26k, engagement up 30%, and they're basically minting on January 31st, so it is right around the corner. So this is definitely another project to keep an eye on. I am super excited for it. Mindfolk obviously was one of like the big blue chips back in the day, but you know, some things happened, but they are coming back stronger than ever. So Mindfolk is definitely another project to keep an eye on this upcoming week. They are also building State of One, onboarding artists to Web3 through curated generative art collections on Solana powered by Mindfolk, as well as creating DAOmind, which is their DAO, which is fully on chain. So a lot of interesting things going on with Mindfolk as well. And last but not least, we have SolCasino, one of the OG casinos on Solana. It's super popular, it drives tons of volume, and you already know that these casino projects on Solana tend to do really well. You have seen it with like Oak Paradise, Bet3 with Cody on chain as well, and SolCasino, one of the first casinos on Solana and also one of the casinos with highest volume, is finally coming out with their own collection. So you can just tell that this one is gonna bang as well. Now we don't know a lot about this collection either. They have kind of just started tweeting some teases such as, are you ready for the SolCasino NFT, first 300 wallets for whitelist and stuff like that, but we don't really have a ton of details on it or know how soon it will come. But just to show you how popular SolCasino is, this is basically a graph right here. Solana is the third biggest blockchain behind BNB and ETH. Dive into the Sol ecosystem with these DeFi and NFT platforms, which are driving the most user activity on chain, ranked by 30 days. So SolCasino is up here on 5th place with 3,000 users in the last 30 days, which is pretty crazy. So you can just tell that SolCasino is gonna absolutely bang as well. I'm super excited for this one. I do have a few more upcoming projects on my list as well, so if you want to see even more and see another video with some upcoming Solana projects, remember to smash a like and subscribe down below. The links to all of these projects are down below in the description as well. If you want to check them out further, I highly recommend it. Just drop them a follow, do your own research on these projects, because nothing I say is financial advice, of course. Now with that said, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.